Hey everybody, Coach DP, and I've been asked to share the story of Filter Your Heart. And if you notice from LovePrints that, and the logo directly behind me, is that it's a hand and a heart working together. And most of you, some of you know the story of my surgery, my spinal surgery, spinal fusion. So I had a new spine put in the weeks preceding that, I had steroids pumped directly into my spine to try to alleviate some problems there before the fusion actually went on. Finally realized the surgery was necessary. Once the surgery was done, I awakened to find out that I had some catheter issues when they did the procedure, which restricted my walking, which is vital post-surgery, that you actually are active or move around so that circulation and hydration and all those things. And I thought, I was drinking enough water, and I thought I was moving around enough. But when they sent me home on day 5, and as I was told to do, I got up to walk around, and I knew that something was wrong. So after calling 911 and getting picked up at the house and back to the hospital, they took me there, and the doctors told me, in fact, that I had blood clots, which is problematic in itself, in that you're supposed to be able to move around, and because of the catheter, I couldn't, plus a new spine. That was, as a part of the treatment process, what they decided was that through treating the blood with blood thinners, that also what they need to do, because of the volume, the 20 clots in my leg, the 7 combined in my heart and lungs, and then the medical bully, as I call it, the saddle embolism that wrapped itself around my bronchial stem after they let the blood clots in and try to choke me out. And again, any of them being fatal. And in this particular case, God had another plan and held on for me and stood me up and gave me the path to get right. And the doctors afterwards said, first of all, not everybody gets to this point. Not everybody survives, and the percentages are very low in the people who do. And I said, well, then there's some life changes have to be made, and that's what I've done. So dietarily, plus walking, I walk almost 8 hours a day. 8 miles a day. To get better the circulation and let my body function a little bit better. But as a part of that, it was a thing where I just can't have those negative things find their way into my heart and my lungs anymore. I can't put bad food into my body. I can't put bad drink into my body. I can't let drama affect my life. I can't let someone else's crisis affect my life. And so I've cleansed my circle in life, the things that I allow in, the things that I put in. I control. I have a say-so over what gets to my heart, and quite frankly, I didn't have a choice. And when I say to people, filter your heart, it is just that, for your own good, for your own purposes, and for the people who care about you and love you. Love them enough to filter your heart. Keep those things out that aren't good for you, those people out of it who aren't good for you, and put good stuff in. And for me, it's simple. Good is love. And if it's good for me, it's a love thing, and I allow it. If it is not, then I do not. It's real simple. So as you go through your days, and when you have those tough days, you have to remember, all of those things do not deserve a place in your heart. There are things that you can control, things that you have a say-so over, and in that, filter your heart, filter your lungs, put in good, get out good, be good. That's your love print for the day. Filter your heart. Thanks.